Okay, nice to meet you. My name is Karin. I know it's so random. I know you don't know me, but I've been watching the Beast games. You're doing really great. So pat yourself on the back. I did.
Thank you.
Of course. I was when I messaged Courtney like last week or 2 weeks ago. They had me reach out to PR team, and they told me that I just can't speak about anything to do with future episodes, and everything else should be good, from what I understand. I'm pretty sure you have the same rules as well, right?
Yes.
Perfect. That's
Yeah.
fine. How? Just first question. How did you get in it? Because from Courtney's, she told me she did like an ad thing. I'm wondering if yours was different and how you got in.
So just on his Instagram page, there's just a link, and there was just like a message under it, or I don't even remember. It just said anyone can apply. It's open casting. So I clicked on the link. I just put like a couple information, my name, where I'm from. Literally, that's it. Submitted it. Didn't expect to get like an email back, and then that's when they said, like, you haven't made the show, but like send, a full video of like why you want the 5 million. Tell us about yourself, your personality. And then once I did all that, after like 2 months, then I got the final email saying, okay, congratulations, you've made it on the show. So it was so easy. It was just a link on his Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you? Okay, and then one major. I don't know. I think you can talk about this because it's current episode. As you remember, this recent episode, you were really upset with JC with everything that happened with that money. Are you guys friends now? Or are you still like, nah?
No, we're good.
Okay.
We
Okay.
chatted. We chatted earlier. Honestly, rewatching it, it rekindled a lot of feelings I had in the moment.
Yeah.
So I'm still her, and I still feel betrayed. But like we're good. Like the people that are sending him like hate messages, I
Yeah.
don't support that. But like I'm still mad. But like you know, like I see a little bit of his perspective.
Of
I see
course.
more of mine, obviously. But like I don't hate him at all. Like we're good.
Makes
That's
sense.
that's that.
Yeah, yeah. One question I asked Courtney, I want to ask you as well. There was an episode, I think it was episode 2 or 3. There was this like thing where there was 3 captains, and there were these 3 captains. They had to, there was a money sign behind them, and it went all the way to $1 million, and not a single person pressed it. I'm wondering if you were up there, if you were that fucking captain, were you gonna press that button or not? Tell me you were gonna press it and go home. Be like, fuck everyone else, I'm going home. You
Honestly, no. Because
what?
here's the thing. I listen. This show not only judges, how you win $5 million, but it tests your character as well. And people watching it will never understand how it feels to elect a captain. The feeling of people, each one of them looking in the eyes, telling them they trust you, and then you're the captain they selected. So you're gonna go up there and represent all those people, all their stories, all the reasons they deserve to be on there. There's other chances at winning a lot of money, but when you're doing it on behalf of 60 other players and you're going to eliminate them, no one will understand but us in the game, and there's no way. I mean, I only selected 5K anyway. Like I had a chance of getting 27,000.
Wait,
But
5K. Wait, explain. What was that referring to? I'm trying to remember.
in the last episode, I
Oh yeah,
only
your
got
share or whatever,
5K.
because you took whatever was
Share.
left. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just because of character. When and that wasn't even, 60 people below me. It was only 6, but to have 60 people that are trusting you when they
Hmm.
said they would, like I would never go back on that.
Okay, so you really wouldn't have pushed that button either yourself, then, is what you're saying. That's
Yeah.
crazy. When we were watching it, like me, my friends, and I, we were like watching it, and we're like, dude, I would have pressed that button in a heartbeat, and just went home because it
Yeah.
was just a guaranteed mill. But
Right.
I, I'm gonna take your word for it because obviously I wasn't in the show. I wasn't the one doing the games. And I'm sure there's a lot behind the scenes that we didn't see.
Uh-huh.
My next
Right.
question is about the brothers. There was these 2 brothers. I know they're very controversial in the episodes. Apparently, there was a lot left out. I wanted to see what you think of them and what your thoughts were through the episodes when you were filming.
Watching it all live and as it went, and not even like watching it back,
Hmm.
I didn't really like them through the whole thing.
Okay.
There's definitely things that the editing edited differently.
Then what happened?
But in the mental challenge, when Hazem, or it was the other one, the younger one,
Sure.
he did the loser, take the
Yes.
L, take the L. he was pointing at his brother. He wasn't pointing at us.
They made it seem like it was at you guys.
Yes, they did.
Got it.
Like it's still unscripted, but they definitely, in that sense, they showed, it was technically wrong.
Yeah.
But through the Red Cube challenge, when they did all those horrible things to that girl, yes.
Oh yeah, when she was crying in the corner. Oh my god,
yes,
that was
and
so
then
bad.
They started laughing.
Yeah, that was funny.
There's just certain things that you can't edit, and just the whole time, like, you can't just keep making excuses. Like, they shared, their point of view and stuff like that, but editing isn't, that good at changing the whole storyline. So there's just no way. I don't hate them whatsoever, and like maybe some things were exaggerated, but I definitely wouldn't ever trust them, and I wouldn't be, friends with them. I'd be acquaintances. I'd say hey, but no, I wouldn't consider them my friends.
Was there any part in the episodes that weren't shown where you had to go head to head with them, or did you just never have a chance to interact with them in that way?
No, I didn't have many chances to interact with them. When we were on the island, they tried to talk to me more, but at that point, I already knew kind of who they were and their character, and I just, had a weird vibe with them from the start. So I tried to stay clear from them. Of course. So I didn't have any, many interactions after that. I just stayed clear, honestly.
Okay. Next question was actually about the box episode. I think this is box episode 3 or 4. Also, if you see me laughing or I'm not laughing at you. I'm just seeing something really stupid or funny in the chat, and I'm obviously not going to read it, but I'm just laughing. So I'm not laughing at you. Just so I make that clear.
No, you're...
Just so
I know there's a chat.
Yeah. Just so I want you to be like, oh my god, he's laughing at me. It's not at you. It's just something stupid I read. Like someone said something about So there was an episode with the boxes, as you know. There was 3 of you in a box. Someone had to get handcuffed. I think it was an early episode. You were able to ask for anything and everything. What were some things you asked for that weren't shown? Because I don't believe it was showing anything on your end of that episode.
No. Yeah, it didn't show me much then. We asked for pizza. Okay. We asked for a clock. We did receive the clock to show the remaining time. Just so we weren't, pressed about the time, and, we wanted to have someone handcuff themselves before the time ran out, so we didn't.
You were in a box with someone named Brooke, right?
Yeah.
She said, "Hey." She's in the chat.
Oh, Brooke, I love you so much. Yeah, I'm happy to talk about Brooke, man.
Sure. So let's go. So you were in the box with Brooke. Okay. Who were you guys teaming up with the other person? Because I don't think it showed it at all in the episode.
Yeah. So I was with JC, the guy that sabotaged me.
Oh.
I was with JC and Brooke. Brooke, love you to death, girly. So glad you're watching. But yeah, me and Brooke were day one buds. She introduced herself first, so from the start we were best friends. We went into the Cube Box challenge together. We asked for pizza, a clock. I think that's about it. Maybe cards, but the only thing we got was the clock. So we were pretty much starving, and we didn't really have an appetite anyway because we were just we felt sick. It was really hot in the cube. We just wanted to get it all over with. So our challenge was we wanted to play fair. We didn't want to, do what the Habibi brothers did and gang up on someone and manipulate them to leave. Mm-hmm. So what we did is we had water bottles in our cube, and we just took the cap off and put one black dot in the center of one of them. Mm-hmm. We put it in a lunchbox. Jimmy came over and shook it up. That's why I'm surprised they didn't show it, because Jimmy was there too. But he shook it up, and then we all pulled one out. At the same time, we showed it to the camera, mm-hmm. and then the first thing I heard was Brooke go, "Oh crap!" And then I'm like, "Okay, is that good? Is that bad? What happened?"
And it wasn't her.
And then it was her. Aww. Brooke got eliminated. Yeah, and then we just started crying and hugging, and that was terrible because I left my best friend that day.
After this recent episode, what JC did to you, do you regret you and Brooke not ganging up on this guy, JC? Because I'd be furious.
I wouldn't ever want to gang up on someone. That's just not my character.
Sure.
So, no, I wouldn't have, but, it definitely, from the start, I obviously wanted me and Brooke to move forward. It happened the way it was meant to.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have changed it.
Yeah. Okay. I get that. Okay. So I'm glad I know what happened on your end. And then you didn't ask him to do you didn't ask for anything crazy, did you?
No. That's why they didn't show us, is because we didn't ask for anything crazy.
Yeah, because I know someone ordered a horse. Yeah.
Yeah. So they wanted to show that, which it makes sense.
The crazy stuff. I get that. And then in the recent episode, personally, me and my buddies were watching. The girl that was number one. I forgot her name, but I know she's very like trusted in the episodes. I forgot her name. It was a girl with the long hair.
Juana.
Yes, her. I was telling myself like she should just take all the money and just split it evenly. But I was wondering if she could do that.
We did ask about that, and
Okay.
we could not.
Really?
Tawana would have done that. She would have done that. She would have taken the million and split it evenly. But we asked the producer, and they said we could not do that.
So it was all up to you guys' discretion of what? Okay.
That's right.
Dang. Can you ask Mr. Beast? No. Okay. That's interesting. Let me see. So you weren't on the private island, right? You were just doing the you were on the boat the whole time while they were doing the private island thing.
Yep, I was guaranteed top 52 at that time.
At that time, okay. Did you like the girl that won the island? What was the interaction with her? How was she like? Because I hated her. I did not like her at all.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't hate anyone, but I did not like her either.
Disliked, I should say, yeah.
She, yeah, I have my feelings about that. We didn't ever talk a lot just because she had her clique. You know, she only hung out with a certain group of people, and she didn't ever deviate from that. And so when she called out Akira for like choosing her, well, yeah, Akira wasn't friends with her. That is the only reason he picked her. So stop making about certain things. It's about
race. You didn't say whatever. Yeah.
You didn't put effort in to make more friends, and it's all about you, and then you act ungrateful for winning $1.8 million, and you still want to continue. Girl, if I was up there, I would have picked you too. No hate to you, but because you've already won your fair share, leave.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
You did the mental test as well, right? You didn't do the strength. You did the mental test out of the three that you had options. What was the test like that you took?
It was an IQ test, so it was all like patterns, but I swear to you, it was the hardest test I've ever taken. It wasn't even patterns. Like, I swear to you, some questions, there were no patterns, and after the test, all of us were like, oh, like, there were no patterns, and it was all patterns. So it was hard. It was just like, just so many different things. If it felt like this, cloud plus sun plus raindrop equals X. Find the problem. Like, that's how hard it was. It just didn't make any sense at all. So I was absolutely scared. If it was math, I would have done well, but that was no. It
was just IQ. What do you? I don't remember where you ranked. Do you remember where you ranked in the ranking?
Fourth to bottom.
Okay. So not last. That's good.
No.
That's good.
Thank heavens. Could you imagine?
Last would be terrible.
I'm like, God, if I get out ever, cannot be this one. Because I don't want to look like the stupidest person on television.
Because I remember Courtney was in the middle, and the only reason I messaged her first because her number was my area code, so she stood out to me. So I messaged her, and I realized she was in the middle, so I thought it was really funny. And then I messaged you because honestly, everyone else is left on there, or kind of they're either a lot older and they probably don't even know how to use Instagram, or they're just like don't seem like the type that would come on stream, if that makes sense. So I was like, okay, you and Courtney were the only two options. Ask her if she kept 9 in contract with the person who stole the money. Yeah, I already asked her that. She's good friends with JC's, and they're like on good terms from what I understand. Okay, and then how was day one for you? Like you got to from what I understand, you guys flown out to Nevada, right, at the Raiders Stadium, and you guys spent the night there apparently on the ground in sleeping bags. How was your experience from start to like that beginning? You know what I'm talking about?
Right. I was so grateful to be there, but it was just a lot of nerves at that point because we had no idea what we were getting ourselves into. Is it physicality? Is it psychological? What is it? You know, the hardest part for me was the food. We were treated very, very well in Canada because we had the whole Amazon team, so budget was a lot higher. Yeah. But on YouTube, we had his regular team, and it was hard for me because I'm really picky, so it's really my fault.
I understand
and so we didn't get fed the best food. We were fine. We're not dying by any means, but it's really hard to do challenges when you're doing them all at night because they like to film at night for the best content, as well as you're being fed, but everyone's still starving because it's disgusting. So no one just wants to eat it.
Can I ask what they fed you?
Yeah, so every day was pretty much the same. Breakfast, it was a hard-boiled egg.
It was like Squid Games.
Yeah, it was awful. And then dinner
Ew.
was quinoa, and
I don't even know what that is.
chicken. It's like I can't even explain it, but it's disgusting. I don't. Can the chat like
My
come
chat
up?
says they're just saying ew. They're just saying ew. Like what? I don't know what that is. It must not be
Yeah.
because I don't like. I'm picky too. And what was for dinner?
Yeah. So dinner was quinoa and like a small little chicken breast. So I ate that, and I lost weight because that's really all I ate, protein
Yeah.
every day. No carbs. That's kind of what I live off. But
Yeah.
and then what else did we have? Oh, oatmeal with no seasoning, cold oatmeal
Okay. What
as
did Jimmy
well.
eat? Did Jimmy eat this too?
No, I'm sure he didn't. I mean,
Yeah.
who knows? I didn't. We
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah. How
There's 2,000 people.
how many days was that? I don't actually know.
Like 5 days of filming, but I was there for a week. Was that
Oh,
right?
okay.
4 or 5 days of filming.
So you have to deal with that diet or whatever for a whole week. Oh my God,
Yes.
Emma. Oh my God.
No, I seriously kid you not. I felt the skinniest I ever have, and I was, yeah,
That
that was
makes sense.
terrible.
How was the crew like Jimmy? Is he just like you imagine him to be in person? Because I've never met Jimmy. He's one of the people I haven't met one of the YouTubers. So I'm wondering what you think.
He's incredible. He is brilliant, and it's so fun to watch him on how he comes up with content and the way behind the scenes stuff and the attention to detail. The reason he wants certain things done a certain way, it's just like completely brilliant.
Hmm.
He's very nice. He's much taller than you would think.
He's six something. Yeah,
Really
he's tall.
yeah, it towers over me. But yeah, it's really fun to talk to him. At first I was starstruck, but then as we went on, especially to top 10, we were playing Catan with him, just like
Yeah.
he's just a normal dude who's just brilliant and knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
really nice.
And then I know you guys went from the after filming like the episode where you like were getting everyone got 2,000 right? Everyone at the base that everyone got 2,000 for just showing up from the
Yes.
YouTube video, and then you got in, and then you guys were flown from Madison to Canada to do the rest of the filming, and then for
Yes.
the island it was down in Panama.
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 Yeah.
Out of all those, which was your favorite? I'm kind of just curious to see what you think.
Panama for sure, because I grew up on an island for like 3 years one time, and I'm just an island girly. I do well in the heat, the tropics, and it was just so fun. We saw dolphins, whales. It was just my habitat. I loved it, and
Yeah.
especially since we weren't doing challenges, we played beach volleyball. I played volleyball. And just
Mhm.
everything about it was so fun. They had cookies, and like we haven't had like any
Cookies.
treats the whole show, so like
Mhm.
everyone was just it was like cookie sandwiches, and everyone had one like every day.
Yeah.
It was just really fun.
But the food got better those days, right? The food got way better those days.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Did anyone smell bad? Yeah. Did it get smelly at any point? Because I feel like.
Not in Canada, but in Vegas, yes, because we didn't shower for a week while we were there. Yeah, we didn't have any of that. There were no
Ew.
showers.
Oh, it was that
Yeah.
bad. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Wow. Was anyone complaining or no?
um, I yes, but like a lot of girls were complaining that like, you know, they can't put on makeup and hair, and I don't wear makeup, and I don't usually like
Yeah, yeah,
go all
yeah.
out with my hair. So like personally, I didn't care, but like also men, they take showers like every day, so of course they care. So
Yeah.
there's definitely some complaints, but also you sign up for it. You're not forced to be there. A lot of people just walked out the doors whenever they wanted to, and it just weeded out the week, and that's exactly what I wanted to be there for. It's just
Yeah. There was. I don't know if this is true. Someone showed me this earlier. Yo, thanks for the gifted subs. I saw this earlier. There was a player. Hold up. Let me find the. Give me one second. Let me get the exact number of the girl that was it.
we're
Okay.
good.
Player number 998. It was a girl named Maddie. Is that ring a bell?
Oh yeah, does she have blonde hair?
Yeah,
She's
yeah, yeah,
blonde.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it true? Okay, I'm gonna ask this. This is so weird. Is it true that she she hooked up with some staff members for like 50,000? Is that true?
Wait, are we talking about a different Maddie? When did Maddie get out? Do you know?
I don't know. Someone sent me this earlier, and it sounds like she was like, that's what they said. I don't know. I
Oh,
think I don't recognize her.
No, so the Maddie I'm thinking of, that was in top 60. did not.
Okay.
I don't know of any other Maddie, but
Okay.
to my knowledge, I don't believe that to be true.
Okay.
I haven't heard any story about
Yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah.
So
Okay.
not that I know of.
Carl, you're not even ungrateful. I just said thank you. What are you guys saying? I literally said thanks for the gifted sub, you weirdos. Ungrateful? What the? Okay. And then, tell me about yourself. What do you do now? I mean, after the games, obviously, you just work? What do you do?
Yeah, I quit my job being there because I was gone for too long.
Okay.
So now I used to be a medical receptionist and now I'm a nanny, which I love. So
Yeah.
take care of 3 children and yeah, it's really fun. But other than that, I'm just amping up my socials and
Yeah.
getting started on that. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, no, I see you've been posting videos, and you're doing the smart thing, wearing the outfit. It helps a lot.
Absolutely.
Courtney did not want to wear it, and I didn't want to force her. Obviously, she was like, "Let me hang it," which I completely. If she felt uncomfortable, I understand. I wasn't gonna force her to, but I'm thank you that you did that because I think the clips will do a lot better this way.
Yeah.
And then where are you from? Where do you live in? What state? Don't tell me exactly, just like the state you're in.
Yeah, I live in Utah.
Okay. Like, okay, I've been to Utah. It's really nice there.
Have you?
Yeah. I live on the west side, so it's I think it's only an hour time difference. I'm trying to think of any other questions I might have for you. Chat, do you have any more questions about the show before I let her go? All of like the random ones, I kind of already got the answers from Courtney, but I wanted to ask you your opinion on the other ones that I've asked you. Oh, the helicopter part. Okay, wait. So there was an episode where you guys were giving out I don't know if it was tokens for the helicopter.
Tokens.
Yeah. So those were essentially given out, and people were saying, I don't know if it was just that one girl that won the island that was saying that, but were you scared for not getting were you not going to get a token or anything? Were you scared, or did you not care for the token because you don't want to care about the island?
Or like we all gave it to one person to go on the island, is that right?
I believe so. No, more than one person got it. I think a bunch of people were able to get on helicopters without token. Do you know what I'm talking about? The tokens for the.
Oh, the red ball drop or.
No, I don't know if it was.
There were tokens, but we all had to give our tokens to one person.
And he had
if
to
one
give
person
them.
had 100 tokens,
Yeah.
then he would make it. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. And he didn't. I don't think you were picked. So I'm wondering.
No, I wasn't. I knew it wasn't going to be me because I'm so young. Who's going to want me to move forward?
Yeah.
Over like an older, wiser person. So yeah, I gave mine to Jeremy. Do I didn't really want to, but I knew statistically the odds would be better in my favor if 6 people left on a helicopter and it didn't leave empty. So I just gave it to Jeremy.
Yeah, that makes sense. That house you were in the recent episode, that one house for like the money scene. How was that? Did you guys? Did the quality on the show increase once everybody started? Once it was like 10 people versus like, 2,000 people, 1,000 people.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think the show got better when it did a lot more character development and you're actually invested in a certain player.
Yeah.
But yeah, the houses, it was kind of terrifying. It was just like a little bed and it was a dark, open room. It was just very, I don't know, I'm afraid of the dark, so it's probably just me, but it was scary, but then mainly it was just
I'm not asking that.
Once you walk in there, okay, you're fighting for yourself. You can't be dependent on other people. This is now an individual game. So, like, it's starting to feel very real and crazy that, like, okay, now I have a shot at winning $5 million. Like, really lock in.
Yeah, that makes sense. And when you walked down, there was no money. Who did you think at first took all the money, or who did you think was, being a little greedy?
Truly, I had no idea. But my last thought was JC.
Really?
That was the last person. Because, I mean,
he took so much. He took so much.
Yeah, and he picked me next in number 4. But then he purposely, like, oh, psych, backstab, here you go. But, like, it wasn't the fact that there's 27 grand left. I'm so grateful for the 5,000 I received. Yeah. It's more like I trusted every single one of them. And this was the one thing we could have split evenly. A lot of people are like, oh, it's just a game. He did what he had to do. I understand that. And only one person can win the 5 million. But this was 100 million. I mean, 1 million that we could all split evenly.
100K
just the one
each.
thing that we could all be happy from. 100 grand is so much money. And so that aspect of it, that's what I was pissed about. Is someone betrayed all of us because we were all such good friends at that point, and
Yeah.
we all trusted each other and said, "Let's get to the end with integrity." And then
Yeah.
you do that.
Yeah, I agree. I was actually surprised the guy number 2 even took 220. I was actually very surprised he did that.
Yeah, me too. He probably started the fire, but regardless, I feel like JC had his mindset that he was going to take a lot of money.
Yeah, I don't know how you get that much in debt. I'm not gonna lie. Well, Emma, I appreciate your time. I don't think I have any more questions. I am more than happy to answer any questions for you if you have anything for me. If not, I should be good.
I'm good. I appreciate you interviewing me. This has
Of
been
course.
fun.
Thank you. I will have this edited and probably posted in the next couple of days. I'm a little behind on editing, and my editor is like having issues as well. So once we finish that, I'll get you tagged as well. Just send me. I think you already sent me your TikTok and YouTube, but I think your Instagram will be just the one that I have DM'd you on. Correct?
Yeah. I'll just send it. Yeah, I'll just send it right
On Discord.
here.
Perfect. That helps out. Okay, Emma, thank you so much. And I hope wish you the best. I hope you win. Okay.
You as well.
Bye.
Bye guys.